Hi there, my name is Kevin Finch and I appreciate you taking a look at this today. I'm excited about what I'm going to share with you because I think this is one of the biggest stumbling blocks that we make in our businesses when we bring a new person into our team. You see, the temptation is so strong to take them and show them all the powerful business tools that the company gives us, the websites and the validation tools and the magazines and all those things, right? But the real important thing that I believe we need to do when someone joins our business is to solidify why it is that they're joining into the business. You see, there's a reason that they decided to take this step and invest in themselves to start their own business. And so what it is, really is important for us to do as leaders is to help that person make that determination as to why it is that they joined their business, and then give them a way that they can use this every day and remind themselves, this is why I'm doing this. And the reason we want to do that is, as we all know, the world's full of negative people. And those people are always going to tell you this won't work, you can't do it, my friend John did that, he failed. Their mother's going to tell them no. The minute they get their first, no, they're going to hear boo and they're going to go hide under a table and they're going to quit, right? So we don't want that to happen because we as leaders in our business know the kind of money that's on the table, right? I mean, we understand the value of what it is that we've started and we want to share that with others because we're excited about it. So when someone joins your team, right, the first thing that you want to do is to kind of say, develop a rapport with them and just say, understand exactly what it is, why, that they're doing this. What's driving them? And so, I have 4 questions that I like to ask, and those questions really come down to pretty simple ones. One is, hey, John, I'm glad you joined the business. Can I ask you what it is that's driving you to join the business? What is it that you see that with the compensation plan that this is going to allow you to change in your life, right? And then be quiet and listen to them and hear what they've got to say, because that's important. That's really the driving, determining factor to their success or failure in the business. And then we can ask them after we've got that information, well, John, that's great. I understand that you want to, let's say, use this business to pay for your college education for your children. How is that going to change your life? And we're going to get an answer. Oh, that's going to allow me to maybe plan for my own retirement and then also to take care of my children's college. Fantastic. Well, not to be negative, but if this were to fail, what impact would that have on you, John? And then he's going to think about that and come back with a response probably along the lines of, well, I'm probably going to have to be a Walmart greeter when I'm older, and my children probably aren't going to have the future that I hope that they'll have. Okay, so John, in order for you to allow for your children to get the college education that you so desperately want for them and for you to be able to provide for your retirement, what sacrifices are you willing to make now so that down the road you can achieve those goals? And then, those sacrifices can be things like, I'm going to attend a business meeting once a week. I'm going to invite 3 or 4 people a week to look at my business. I'm going to sell so many dollars worth of product a week. Things along those lines that are goal orientated. Maybe a question of how many hours total a week you're going to seriously devote quality time to your business, right? So then once you've got all that information, what are you as a leader going to do? You're going to say, that's great, John, I wish you the best. You're going to hang up the phone on them? Well, of course not. You want to give them something now that's going to solidify that, right? So you can write a written statement for them. All right? This comes out of Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, this whole concept. So if you haven't read that book, read it, right? But what this is going to do is going to solidify it for them, right? So you're going to give this some little paragraph that you're going to write, and you're going to say, John Smith wants to pay for Mary and Sue's college education so they can live the life that they deserve. And by doing so, this is going to allow John to not only see his children graduate from the college that they want to graduate from, but also provide for his own retirement. If John fails to achieve this goal and to work within the structure of my business, then the consequences are going to be that John will wind up in a situation where He's not going to see the college education for his children, and he's going to wind up being a Walmart greeter. So in order to avoid that, John's willing to make the sacrifice today to go to a meeting once a week, attend that meeting once a week. John's willing to contact 4 or 5 people to present the business opportunity to them once a week. He's going to sell X amount of dollars in product once a week. And then finally, John's going to devote 6 hours of quality time to his business once a week. By doing this, John will be able to pay for, his 2 children's college education and to have his retirement paid for. I kind of dabbled around in that, but you get the idea. You want to write something along those lines, put it in writing. Now here's the trick, here's the thing. Most people never write down their goals. So what you've done is you've allowed this person joining your business to put something down in writing. And what you're going to do is you're going to write this document up for them, and then they're going to sign it. And then every day they're going to use this document, okay, to remind themselves why they joined your business, right? So the first thing that they're going to do in the morning when they get up, they're going to have this at their nightstand, this document. It's going to be sitting there, they're going to read it. And when they read it, they're going to verbally state what it is that's on that document. And then the other thing they're going to do at night, the last thing they do before they go to sleep, when they put their head on the pillow, right before they do that, they're going to read it out loud, that statement. And then the other thing they're going to want to do is have that statement around where they can see it in places, right? So they might want to have it in their car. They might want to have it at their desk at their office. They might want to have it on their refrigerator. Maybe, a couple other places that they see frequently throughout the day to constantly remind them of what it is that they're doing and why this business is important. So that's a tool that I've used. It helps. One of the big problems people have, they get into this business, they get caught up in all the trivial details, which are important. But the number one thing that's important to someone that just joined your business is why it is that they joined. So I hope that helps you in building your team, and I look forward to talking to you on the next video.